Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to XPSTECH. I'm Vineet, and Manjaro Linux is a popular bleeding edge distro based on Arch. It is my favorite Linux distro, one that I'm presently using as my daily driver. One of the primary reasons why I like this distro is the fact that it is a bleeding edge. That means that software updates are really fast as soon as it is released by the developer. This means that you are always using the latest software technology. With the recent update, Manjaro moved from version number 17 to version number 18, which is codenamed Illyria. So in today's video, I'm going to review the new Manjaro system and find out what has changed with this latest release. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, now for those of you new to Manjaro, it's an Arch based Linux distro. Arch is a very popular Linux distro, famous for being the most bleeding edge Linux distro that you can get. Updates to Manjaro is fast, but still it is not as fast as in case of Arch. There's usually 2 to 3 days delay compared to Arch, as Manjaro doesn't use Arch repo. This delay is for Manjaro team to test the update for their system before making it available in its repo. This ensures that the system is stable with the new update and the update don't mess up with the system. Alright, now let's get to Manjaro 18. Manjaro is officially available in 4 different desktop environments and also 9 community edition, giving you the choice of having any of the major Linux desktop. I personally use Manjaro with Gnome desktop environment. I like to keep the UI simple for my main device, and I don't like to go far from the default look of the desktop. So this is the Manjaro 18 with Gnome desktop environment. The installation is done via the Calamaris installer, and the process is the standard Linux install. Now after the installation is over, you get this welcome screen, but this time there's a new application button added to this window. Now this option gives you control over the software you want to have on your computer. It's kind of a build your system option. It gives you list of all the softwares available in Manjaro system in each category. The apps that are already installed on the system is ticked, but if you're not happy with it, for example, let's say I want Chromium browser instead of Firefox, all I have to do is untick Firefox and then tick Chromium. Now you can similarly choose your preferred software in each category, and once you are done, click on Update System. Now this will make necessary changes to the system. Now it's a wonderful option and I like this implementation, giving you the choice right at the start and keeping everything simple and easy. Also, this is Manjaro Gnome 18 desktop. This is the latest version of Gnome, which is 3.30. Now Manjaro follows a rolling release model. Now one great thing about that is that you get to use all the latest software and don't have to wait for 6 months or a year for the new release of the distro to get the updated software, like in case of Debian or Ubuntu and many other distro that follows a fixed release model. Now although Gnome desktop doesn't have much of customization options by default, but with Manjaro you get the Gnome tweak tool pre-installed that lets you customize the desktop. With this tool, you can change various desktop settings like system theme, icons, the font, etc. Now there's also extension options that gives you many more customization options. For example, I prefer the dock at the bottom, which you can do by going to dash to dock extension and changing the settings from here. And you're not limited to just these few extensions. You can go to Gnome Extension website and download any extension from hundreds of available extensions and use it on Manjaro. For example, I like to keep icons on the desktop that Gnome doesn't allow by default. But there's a desktop icon extension that you can install that will let you keep desktop icons. So this is really helpful. Now you can also change the desktop theme to a dark one by selecting the Nocto theme, which essentially means night. Now this is similar to a dark theme feature that you find in many OS nowadays. Alright, next, the desktop application menu also has a new feature. Now when you type a text on the search bar at the top, it not only searches the computer but also the software app and gives you combined result. So for example, if you want to install Conky Manager, you can do it from here as well. Alright, moving on, Manjaro comes with a decent set of pre-installed applications that includes the Microsoft Office Online Suite, which is as close to getting the full MS Office suite as it can get on a Linux distro. So if MS Office is a must-have piece of software for you, then you'll definitely enjoy Manjaro. Now for installing a new software from Manjaro repo, you get the PAMAC software manager. It's a pretty easy to use tool that does the installation, including installing the required dependencies automatically. There's also an option to enable AUR repository, which is the Arch user repository for installing AUR softwares. Next, the other great feature that I find in Manjaro 18 is that now in the system tray, which is at the right side of the top bar, now also gives you a notification if an update is available, and if you click on it, you can see the individual software for which the update is available. Now this lets you have a quick glance on available update without opening the update manager app. I really like this quick notification setting. Alright, now apart from this, Manjaro also supports modern desktop features like HIDPA support and night shift mode for better visual experience of the desktop. Now, as far as the hardware support is concerned, Manjaro is known for having the widest range of supported hardware. So hardware wise, you do not need to worry much. So all in all, it's a great bleeding edge Linux distro that is very clean, simple and modern in design. It is currently ranked number 1 in the DistroWatch page hit ranking, and as I said, I personally use it as my daily driver and I'm a happy customer. I'm sure you will love it too. Alright, so that was all for today. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, kindly press the like button. If you have any comment, suggestion or feedback, do type that in the comment box. And a huge shout out to all the subscribers of XPSTECH. And I wish all the subscribers of my channel and viewers of this video Merry Christmas and a very happy New Year ahead. I hope you're having a great time with your family and friends. And I thank you all for supporting me. It means a lot to me. Alright, so thank you again for watching and I'll see you next time.